everyone, welcome to video number 4. We are doing the Casas Goals math assessment questions. This is level D. These are the more advanced questions. So first one I have here is a question about area. This is Jeremy's patio. Question says, what is the approximate area of Jeremy's patio? 160, 164, 184, or 308? And I know my unit here is feet. So I will let you pause the video and answer the question. What is the approximate area of the patio? Okay, so to answer this question, we need to calculate the area of this rectangle, the area of this half circle, and the area of this other half circle. So to find out the area of a rectangle, or what looks like a square, I know I need to multiply the length times the height. So this one tells me straight away it's 12 feet. Now I can either use these measurements here or these measurements here. I'm going to choose these ones. So this tells me this is 6 feet, this length here, and to find this length I'm going to look at this information. It says 6 foot diameter. Now the diameter of a circle is the measurement from one edge of the circle through the middle right to the other edge. So straight line exactly through the center of the circle. So this is 6 plus 6, which I know is 12. And to find the area of a rectangle or square, I multiply these two numbers together. So 12 times 12 is going to give me, many of you know this from your multiplication facts, or you can plug it into the calculator, right? And use your phone calculator. So I have 12 times 12 is going to give me 144 square feet, which I can write like this, feet with a little square. Okay, so that's only step one. That's just the square. I still have to figure out the circles. Now it gives me some information here. A stands for area. So the area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. And I know the radius is half of the diameter. So from the center point out. So for example, if the diameter is 6, the radius is going to be 3. It's going to be half. Over here, I have a 4-foot diameter, so my radius is going to be 2. So let's take a look at these circles. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to take this one first, and I'm going to write out the equation pi r squared. So to find the area of this whole circle, I'm going to write pi, which it tells me is 3.14. That's a constant. It's always the same value, 3.14, times, and these parentheses here mean multiplication. So 3.14 times the radius, and I know my radius is 3, radius squared. So the radius squared means 3 times 3. And if I'm not sure about that, I can use the square button on my calculator. Okay, so I've got 3.14 times 9. So I have to square the number first, and then I multiply it by 3.14. So 9 times 3.14, I put in my calculator, and it's going to tell me 28.26. Am I done? No, because that's the area of the whole circle, but I only want half a circle. So now I have to divide that by 2. I can plug that into my calculator, 28.26, and I'm going to use the divide button, divide by 2, and it's going to give me 14.13. Whew. Okay, so now I have two parts. I have the area of the square, and then I have the area of the circle. Okay, now circle number 2. My diameter is 4 feet. How long is my radius? Right, it's going to be 2. It's going to be half, right? So now I'm going to be using the equation pi times 2 squared. Well, 2 squared means 2 times 2, and I know 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So I'm going to have pi, pi r squared. 3.14 is pi. 2 is my radius. 2 times 2 is 4. So 3.14 times 4. Plug that into my calculator. I get 12.56. Am I done? No, because it's only half a circle. so I have to divide it by 2, and I can use again the divide button to divide that by 2. So if I divide that by 2, I'm going to get 6.28. Ooh, so now I have the area of the square, the area of one half circle, and the area of the other half circle. Now what do I have to do with all these three? I have to add them together. So my final step is half circle, and the square. I'm going to add them up together, put them into my calculator, and my final answer is 164.41 square feet. And I look at my answer. Do I have anything like that? Now it says, what is the approximate area of Jeremy's patio? So it doesn't have to be exact. Can you find it? Yep, B, 164. Good job, everybody. That was a more complicated problem. Okay, let's take a look at this one over here. Now, this is testing your knowledge about lines. There are some rules about what happens when you have parallel lines like this and a line that intersects, that crosses them. So the question says, angle A at the intersection of Pine Street and Fifth Avenue is 60 degrees. So A is 60 degrees. What is the measure of angle B? Okay, so I know this is 60. What is this? Pause the video and answer the question. Okay, so I need to know something about angles here. Again, if you don't know, you can check out the videos. You can go to Khan Academy, or you can Google this. Or if you have kids in middle school, high school at home, maybe they can help you out with their textbooks. Okay, so here I know that this angle A is 60. And the rule goes that if you have parallel lines and an intersecting line here, these angles opposite each other are going to be equivalent. They'll be equal. So if this one is 60, then this is 60. Now, the rules of geometry also tell us that if these two are 60, then these two angles are 60 because they're corresponding. They're both on the upper right of this cross, okay, and the lower left of this cross. So all of these angles are 60. But the question's not asking me about one of those. It's asking me about B. And B would be this angle here. So what do I know about two angles like this that make up a straight line? Well, we also have to know for this problem that two angles that make up a straight line are equal to 180. 180 degrees is half a circle, and it's a straight line. So I know 60 plus this other mystery angle is going to add up to 180. And I could also think about it this way too. 60 plus this mystery angle is going to be 180 this way because this is a straight line. Okay, so either way. So something plus 60 equals 180. So what I can do is I can take away the 60 from the 180 to find the missing number, and that is 120. So in this problem, I could write 120 in, not just here, but also here, here, and here. Okay, so is 120 an answer? Yes. C. Okay, good job. Last one. Last problem today. Okay, this is a probability question, and there's a video on probability on the website too. Excuse me. Celia rides the downtown trolley 3 times every day. There are 5 trolleys that run on the loop downtown. What is the probability that Celia will ride the number 2 trolley on all 3 trips today? And probability is usually written as a fraction, so these are actually fractions. Okay, pause the video and answer the question. Okay, so for this one, we have Celia who rides the downtown trolley 3 times, and there are 5 trolleys. So every time she goes downtown, she has a chance to ride, an equal chance to ride each one of these. Trolley 1, trolley 2, trolley 3, trolley 4, trolley 5. She doesn't know which one it's going to be. And we're assuming there's an equal chance that she will ride each one. So what we can say is she has a 1 in 5. So 1 out of 5 of these trolleys is the number 2. So she has a 1 in 5 chance of getting that trolley. Now she does this 3 times, and each time she has a 1 in 5 chance of riding riding the number 2 trolley. So with probability, what we say is we do 1/5 times 1/5 times 1/5. And then we multiply these together. So when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numbers on the bottom, the denominators, and we multiply the numerators. So 1 times 1 times 1 is simply 1. And 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. And I can plug that into my calculator if I'm not sure. So I should be left with 1 over 125. Is that an option? Yes. She has a 1 in 125 chance of riding the number 2 trolley all 3 times today. Pretty low chance. All right, good job everybody. Please check out those videos online. You can send me a message. There's a form on the math page. You can share videos with me or other resources, or you can ask me to post specific videos about different topics. So I will try and keep finding resources and posting. Good luck.